Well, hello out there, and welcome back to Mondays with Morgan. I'm fully aware that it has been a while, and I thank my loyal supporters for waiting on me. But let's get into this episode. So I know it's been a while, and I haven't been on here. Lots been going on, but basically today I kind of just wanted to talk about something that's been going on. If you haven't heard, Nipsey Hussle just passed away. Or, for better words, he got killed by somebody who had a problem with him and, for whatever reason, didn't think of the consequences of what he was doing. So, for those who don't know who Nipsey is, I really honestly, suggest that you go listen to the music, research who he was as a person, as a man, and just who he was, because he was a lot more than just music and just a rapper. So honestly, like when it happened, it was like a shocker. I mean, obviously it was a shocker to everybody, but it really hit hard, and it also made me think. So one of the things that made me think about was the type of impact you can leave on this world. You know, obviously he was a great man. Like I said, other than just the music, he was a good dude. So what it's really made me think of is, what are you doing and what impact are you leaving? And what are you doing with your time? It really made me think just of the talents and the gifts that we're not sharing, or that we're not helping other people with, and that we're just ignoring because we don't feel like we can do it, or we don't know how to do it, or whatever. But in this whole thing, it's just really teaching me, like, you don't know what could happen tomorrow, or where you could be tomorrow. And you should probably, there's no probably, you should go after whatever is on your heart, whatever God-given gift you have, and just go for it. And if you can help people along the way, I mean, why not? That should be the goal for everybody, is picking somebody up and helping somebody. Obviously, he was huge in his community. He helped a lot of people. And that's why I guess this makes this even more sad, that somebody would want to take the life of a man who was doing nothing but trying to help people just like him. So don't get me wrong, obviously the situation is horrible. It's sad. It's devastating. I can't imagine how his family is getting through it, because I know how hard it was for us, and I didn't even know him personally. But on the other hand, I think of just how much he did in the time he was here. And when you think of all the things that he accomplished, all of the people that he helped, just his music and everything, the impact that he's left, I mean, it's amazing. So I guess the thing that really this whole situation has taught me is, to just stop, think, the talents that you have, the things that you want to share, to actually go for it, and stop waiting, and stop thinking like, oh, it's not my turn. Make it your turn. If you don't feel like this is where you need to be, change the situation. And also, another thing it's made me think of is that the decisions that we make, we need to also think of who else it's impacting. So with this situation, I mean, we can obviously see life is short. We don't know what could happen tomorrow, what could happen tonight. And I just think it's important that we don't waste our God-given talent and anything else that we feel like we need to do, even if it's not like singing or rapping or something. You have something in you that you want to share, or that you want to do. And I just feel like you should do it, because in a day it could be all different. And I just, like I said earlier, I feel horrible, absolutely horrible for his family, Lauren and his kids. Like, I can't imagine just the hurt that they're going through right now. And I mean, there's obviously not a lot we can do, but the only thing that I know I'm doing is I'm praying for them every day. The situation sucks, is for better lack of a word. It's just horrible. And unfortunately, we have people in this world that just make decisions and don't think about other people and who else they're impacting. So it's a sad situation, but I think we really got to sit back and look at what he left us and what he's done in his time here, and we have to take lessons from that. I mean, if there's anything that I'm learning as I'm growing and trying to become a better person, it's just that there's a lesson in everything, and that it's hurtful right now, but eventually we'll see why and we'll understand this. Another thing that also I try to think of, and it may make this situation a little bit better, I mean, probably not, but sometimes people just fulfill their purpose faster than others, and it happens, and we just got to be thankful and grateful that we had the time that we did. I won't say too much more about it, because it's still really kind of tough to talk about, but the only thing I will say is that hopefully we look at this situation and any other situation like it and just try to be better and do better for not only ourselves but for other people. So I want you guys to join me for the next episode next week. Be sure to like this video, subscribe. If you want to talk about anything in the comments, please don't hesitate to comment down there and we can talk about it. And lastly, RIP to Nipsey Hussle.